Hello everybody, my name is Brant and welcome back to another Hogwarts Legacy video. Okay, first things first, let me address why your boy is dressed so fancy right now. Quick fit check real quick. Wow. Okay, I just got back from the Yule Ball. Yes, you heard me right, the Harry Potter Yule Ball. I vlogged it. The vlog will be coming soon. Don't worry. From start to end, you'll get to see the whole experience. It was absolutely incredible. So that video will be out very soon. But we are here today to watch more gameplay, another gameplay showcase they just released. So let's get straight into it. The boy is ready to bring you the latest and greatest Hogwarts Legacy content. You already know, fastest growing Hogwarts Legacy channel out there. Hogwarts Express. Got that castle. Little Dobby. Hello, Dobby. Hedwig. Ooh, Gryffindor sword. The sword of Godric Gryffindor. Okay. Gameplay. We saw that. We saw this. Okay, give me the new. Come on. Your boys already reacted and broke this down.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Hogwarts Legacy Gameplay Showcase. I'm
Chandler,
Community Manager here at Avalanche Software. And
maybe I just dressed for the occasion actually. Honestly, you see Chandler, he's got his fancy little jacket on right there. Your boy came in with the suede to match. Okay,
and I'm honored to introduce you to our panel today. First up, we have community guest host, Ben Snow.
Oh my god.
Oh, snap.
Thank you so much for having me.
What's up, Ben
And
Snow?
from the Avalanche team, we have game director, Alan Tu.
Hello, everybody.
And
What's up,
systems designer, Mackenzie Toner.
Hi.
And finally,
Hello.
just off screen capturing gameplay for us, Andrew Coram.
Hey, the MVP,
Today we'll
Andrew.
be giving you a taste of the open world via Broom Flight.
Yes.
A look at combat using the Dark Arts Battle Arena.
Yes.
A look at your personalizable home within Hogwarts, the Room of Requirement. Where
Yeah.
we see some beasts.
Let's do it.
And we're starting right where we left off in our last gameplay showcase, just outside Hogwarts, which I love.
We're gonna get to see
walk out of
the
castle
hut,
after
Hagrid's hut down there.
walking through everything, and then just come out here and take off on your broom.
Whoa,
out
wait,
in
is he
the open
purposely
world.
not showing Hogwarts?
And Alan, I know
Hogwarts
that's
hut?
something
Wait,
that you particularly like about
See right down at the bottom
Hogwarts
left?
Legacy too.
Yeah,
Now you see that?
I'm a big fan of just being able
Dude.
to hop on the broom and go anywhere.
Okay.
There's something about kind of like
He's showing it. Do you see it on there?
Of everything.
Dude, that's so it. I gotta pause real quick. Dude, look how good this game looks. This game looks so good.
And just, I love the proximity that I can get
Broom.
to things. I love flying close to the ground. And
Dude, is the broom
and
faster?
I kind of wanted to talk
The
about
broom
it
looks
just
way
because I feel
faster than they showed in the other
the brooms
trailers.
are fun for me, not just because of all those feelings.
Ooh, it
of
looks
exhilaration,
good, dude.
But because
It looks
they're not
floatier.
Just, I have a broom
Yeah.
and it's done. I actually kind of like some of the mechanics in it. So you see in the lower right, there's a meter there, and occasionally as Andrew's kind
Like a
of
stamina
flying
bar?
up or flying down, you might notice it draining or not. And this isn't the present day where all the broom technology is well known and advanced and everything that we know and love. This is an earlier time where they're still trying to figure out, we're not at the 3,000.
Dude, look at the trees.
We're at the 11.
Oh
So
my goodness, I'm just so speechless right now.
Wow.
This is just so.
Dude, the trees look so cool. Like the color just looks.
By the way,
The contrast of it
broom,
looks
is that,
so
the only
good.
One, or can you like?
Oh, we gotta see the
operate
water
them?
though. Water can make it or break it in a game.
So we have shop in Hogsmeade.
Okay,
actually,
water looks
broom
pretty good.
shop.
Water looks pretty good.
So
That's
that
good. That's
sells
good.
a variety of different brooms, and it was important to us that the player could customize themselves based on their own aesthetic. So they're purely cosmetic. But,
Ooh, maybe a
if
boy
you
can make
talk
himself
to the
look
shop,
like himself in the
and help him out,
game.
he'll actually
Maybe get the
sell
suede suit,
upgrades.
dude. Oh wait, we're talking about the
those
broom still.
upgrades
Never mind.
will make it so that where normally the broom, you can only fly, you can only go at max speed. It's kind of like a turbo meter down there. You can only go at max speed without the meter going down, kind of closer to the ground. And as you raise into the air, you'll notice the meter drop. And so those upgrades will allow you to increase that distance. from the
Oh,
ground.
I guess it's so that way it kind of stops you a little bit from like traveling to like, I guess I don't know if there's levels, like enemy levels, but I guess like a high level area. It kind of keeps you on sort of the main path earlier on. So it kind of doesn't let you just jump up immediately and fly across the whole
And
map.
the
Which makes
broom
sense, makes
owner
sense. That's
at
cool.
the sporting goods store in
I like
Hogsmeade
it. I like me
is
some
trying to
upgrades.
Perfect the broom and get better at it and know it better, and you can participate.
I like having
in that and get
goals.
better and better brooms through that.
And I love that mechanic encourages you to actually explore the world and kind of stay close to the ground. It's not just a
True.
travel mechanic, point A to point B. You're not just flying high over everything, although it is beautiful, something I really love doing, but as
For
well.
true.
There's lots to explore on the ground, and so kind of keeping you down at the ground level.
And to me, it feels like it's got this kind of surfing vibe.
Makes
over
sense.
Oh
over
my
the
god, like
thing.
I'm just like I want to snatch the controller from Andrew right now because I want to go to the mountaintop and go into that forest and that hamlet or
Wow.
that's how it's called. I think that's what it is.
No, it's awesome. We're actually gonna land here. And
Ooh, what is
feel
that?
I feel like
Do you
when
see the
call
leaf
it a
down there?
hamlet
Well, that's on the
is
Merlin
just
puzzle.
perfect,
For a second, I was gonna
just
say maybe that's like
because that
flowers
is.
you can pick
And
for like
so,
ingredients, but
we all
no,
know
that's a
from
puzzle.
lore that Hogsmeade is the only all wizarding village within Britain. But we wanted other opportunities to kind of meet other characters.
Dude, that jacket
out
looks
here
so
and populate the
sick.
landscape, so it's not just kind of
I want it.
barren as you leave out this.
I want it IRL.
And so we just imagine these different dwellings, these different smaller locations that wizards might live in out in the Scottish Highlands. And so it's those, and so we refer to those as hamlets, and they're opportunities to learn those wizard
Omelets.
stories.
He's walking
how
around an
those
omelet.
different locations have kind of like.
Oh, well, he just
lived,
explained what a
their
hamlet
relationship
was, and I
with
totally just didn't pay
Hogsmeade
attention.
and Hogwarts. And
Alright,
so
I'll stop talking,
they're
stop
both
talking, stop
quest
talking.
opportunities out here, and a chance to kind of get to know more of the area, even beyond Hogwarts.
Looks like
and Hogsmeade
Hobbit.
that we've already
Hobbit
experienced.
holes.
And you
Like
also
Hobbit
notice
homes.
on the mini map like lots of little.
Look at the kid running
icons,
around on the
and
little
each one of
baby
those
broom.
represents a gameplay in the hamlets that you can participate in. You know, whether it's a vendor or different puzzles and challenges.
Lower
or different secrets
Hogsmeade
that
or
exist.
Hogsfield.
Each one of those icons are different opportunities for gameplay. And you'll notice that same thing as we venture out into the open world as well. So when you go out into the open world and you see those icons, whether they're on the mini map or on your map or off in the
Dude,
distance,
the
those things are
atmosphere, it's so
opportunities to
magical.
say, like, I want to increase my inventory capacity. They're puzzles left behind by old wizards, you know, that you can solve that grant you those. If you see ruins off in the distance and you visit them, you might find opportunities to actually expand and learn about your ancient magic. And
Oh, you see the
as
chair line up? Wait, before he goes and sits down in that chair, I bet you it's gonna be like one of those things where you can sit down and like does like the zoom out and then shows you kind of the landscape of your character like sitting there pondering life as a wizard.
As you kind of encounter different enemies dotted on the landscape, sometimes those characters, poachers or dark wizards,
Got
might
some
be
butter
affording
beer.
you,
Okay, I see you.
magical resources that are valuable to you as you're playing the game.
Oh, he's not even gonna
Each
sit in the
one
chair.
has kind of like a way to connect to our gameplay
Well, I guess we'll
page and
find
provide
out
different
during
opportunities
our
that just kind of
playthrough
reward you for poking
what the
around.
magical chair
I
does.
mean, I ran away when I want to just cover
Maybe it's
all
Merlin's
those
chair.
points on the map just by going over there.
Well, we've flown on a broom already, but there is something that we haven't done so far, and that is getting on our flying mount.
Yes,
We're
the
gonna hop
mounts.
on our Onyx Hippogriff here. The Onyx Hippogriff is our pre-order bonus.
Yeah.
It just like pops out of the.
Oh, dude, it's so
Like, oh, but you
cool.
can use it as a horsey. I mean, a horse.
A horsey. Dude, you can just run around. I mean, it makes
As
sense.
a
He has
hippogriff,
4
you can-
legs.
You
but-
can totally ride it like a
whatever.
ground mount, and you can lift off into the air. And we tried to make sure that.
Oh, yes. Yeah, level 18. That
each of those
animal's
interactions,
18.
So the broom's really good
18.
at reaching that top speed.
Ooh.
At kind of travel.
What's the question mark over there? You see that? I wonder if that's like an area, like a undiscovered area you can go
the
to,
world
and it's
as
like
quickly as possible.
opens up like
But
a new
sometimes it's
thing.
really nice to get on the hippogriff because of that ground speed
Interesting.
or those transitions. And sometimes it just feels amazing just to be riding around on a hippogriff.
I wonder what happens if you
Yeah,
press around the
it's-
D-pad
it really
in there.
is kinda like
Does he jump off the
I don't know,
animal, or
it's
is
a
that
great
something
feeling
different?
being on it, and it's a great feeling managing those transitions, kind of going from run to fly, and just being able to go wherever you want. And we tried to make sure that
Wow.
each one of these things that you
Dude,
can interact with have a unique identity and a reason for being.
that was like a swamp biome.
And, oh my god! Like I see like different like areas, like a swampy area. By the way, can you go to like entire map anywhere you go? There are regions that are like locked from you.
Yeah,
or,
as soon
like-
as you, there's kind of a moment where the world
Look at
kind
his
of
little
opens
claws.
up to you outside of Hogwarts as a student, and right from that moment, early on in the game, you can go wherever you want. And so you might find more difficult challenges in different areas, and you'll see different spots as Andrew's moving around. Like you mentioned,
Ooh,
swamp.
biomes confirmed. Biomes
But
confirmed.
We have got like a coast. we've got
Minecraft.
different coastal environments out in the world, just to kind of pepper your experience, reward you for exploring, keep things fresh. All those things exist as we're moving around.
So cool. And I love that windmill. It's like so rustic. Like I keep forgetting that this is like
Yeah.
1800s.
Dude, the game looks so good. Like the lighting, everything.
It's part
Look
of
at the
it.
trees, the
Yeah,
different
I
colored trees,
love
dude. Like the
this
fall
too,
vibes are
and-
just
and
on
I'm gonna have Andrew
point.
stop here. We're gonna use a bit of
Dude,
dead magic to,
snow. Imagine
change
this was
the
snow.
seasons, Actually, I want you to see what this world looks like, covered in snow.
Yes, dude. Yes, snow, 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 snow.
That's all I want.
We get snow. We get snow. Oh, it looks so good. Dude,
So pretty. Like, it looks so
look at
realistic.
it. It does
It
look
changes the
realistic.
landscape like completely.
It changed the
Oh my
light.
god! Does it have
Someone
like,
just whispered in my ear.
actual,
Dude, it changes the
gameplay
lighting of
impact, like,
everything.
impact on the gameplay, or does it?
That's
like,
really
the
cool.
Of Scotland.
Yeah, we use it. We really use it as a narrative marker through the game. So as you're progressing through your main storyline, it was important for us to kind of like have those moments.
Make sure I have
that
this on max.
Felt like when you're reading the books or watching the movies, where you'll see kind of like the title card winter, and now the landscape has changed, and you're really feeling that passage of time while you're a student. Going.
Wow,
through
dude, I
your
love snow in video
I
games.
think we wanted to duplicate that.
I absolutely
for
love
me,
it.
It's really fun that it's not just on the outside, which I agree. I think it looks really beautiful, but within the school as well. So there are moments.
Yo, confirmed Christmas trees? Question mark? Because he just said even in like inside places, dude. That means like possibly holiday
Like
stuff.
when it reaches certain holidays or things like.
He just said holidays, bro. He just said holidays. Christmas confirmed. Christmas at Hogwarts confirmed, dude. Dude, if they decorate the inside of Hogwarts like in the movies, it's gonna make it a whole like new place to explore again. Especially like I assume they will, dude. Their attention to detail has been insane so far. So if they like add all Christmas decorations throughout the whole school, just kind of like in the movies, you're literally gonna have to explore for every new season just to see everything they added. That's so insane and so cool. Assuming they did that.
Like that, where Hogsmeade.
I'm so excited, dude. Christmas at Hogwarts, dude. Just imagine.
Decorations around those environments change. That really helped just kind of make me feel like I'm there.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's not just for the seasons. Those kind of vibe things. Like we have a day-night cycle, and that day-night cycle. Even though similarly, like it's largely about vibe when you go.
Oh, there's
into
another question mark
Hogsmeade
there. Is it like a
evening,
quest?
There's less characters there. Around the school, you'll notice it kind of dies down and quiets down. Just when there's just candlelight and students kind
Cool.
of like as you're walking through the halls. But in that day-night cycle is where we've kind of placed a few items where, whether or not you can collect them or whether or not you can interact with them that are a little bit restricted by the day-night cycle.
Dude, even the
And I
music.
love Andrew's flying up here, really high up on the hippogriff, and
And I didn't point this out earlier though. During a second ago where they flew up above kind of like the fall trees, they did so good with the coloring. Like a lot of games I think struggle with trying to make it give it that fall with the orange leaves and the green leaves, like that transitional look. It looks so good. Like the red leaves, like that they nailed the fall vibes.
we're just looking at this view of Hogwarts
And the
in
Christmas
the
vibes,
distance.
like the
It's
winter
absolutely
vibes.
Beautiful. It's part of what I love most.
Dude,
about
look at
being
Hogwarts with the
doing what it's on a
snow.
hippogriff or on the broom.
No, I mean, you talk about going anywhere and things that you can see in the distance, and that's one of my.
Look at the green feathers,
still
dude,
can't
on
get
the
over,
the detail.
No matter, I played this so much,
Wild.
but I still can't get over the fact that.
Look at the
I can see
detail of
Hogwarts out there,
the
there's just something beautiful about
feathers,
that
man.
all of the things inside of it, the classrooms, the students, the professors, all the places I can go. I can just fly my hippogriff, land in the courtyard, enter the front doors, and just walk.
Wait,
into
back that up.
Hogwarts out there, and there's just something beautiful about knowing that all of the things inside of it, the classrooms, the students, the professors, all the places I can go, I can just fly my hippogriff, land in the courtyard, enter the front door.
Okay, that is something I was wondering about. He just confirmed that we can like fly into Hogwarts with the mount. See, I was wondering if there'd be like, you'd be flying and the character would be like, oh no, I can't fly over here. Gotta fly my hippogriff somewhere else. Like there would be like invisible wall, or character would be like, oh, I gotta go this way. But you can actually fly and land directly in Hogwarts with your mount. That is so cool. That's so cool. That's
Doors and
yes.
just walk
Yes.
to the library, to class, or to greenhouse, or to my common room, that it's all contiguous and just kind of like one space is still exciting to me after all this
I mean,
time.
I'm just I'm speechless right now. It's just absolutely beautiful. It's
I'm
just-
speechless too, despite me talking
We
every 2
wanna spend
seconds.
A lot more time out here just flying around.
There it is again. Do you see that? Hold up. We can get a pretty good shot of this right here.
As much as we want to spend a lot more time out here.
I thought that at first this meant like a plant that you could like pick something for ingredients, but it's like a Merlin puzzle right here. Interesting. I wonder if that means like maybe you have to cast Wingardium Leviosa or some sort of like, levitation spell, or if that's just like an interact symbol for anything you can cast spells on.
here, just flying around, experiencing
Fascinating.
the world.
There's all kinds of like. There's
I
a
think
chest on the
this
mini
is a
map.
great opportunity
light
to
bulb
switch
looking
over to
thing.
combat. And last time we gave you kind of an
Ooh,
intro to
combat.
This time we're gonna really go a lot more of a deep dive on
Ooh, delving
Dark
into
Arts
it.
Battle Arena, which is part of our deluxe.
Battle Arena.
All right, Andrew's got us in the Forbidden Forest, which is where the Dark Arts Battle Arena is.
Yes,
Which
dude.
is part of the Deluxe and Digital Deluxe Edition. I love the way
Players
the
with
Dark
standard
Arts
edition
Battle
can also
Arena
purchase
is
the Dark
actually,
Arts separately.
Part of the world. It's integrated.
That's interesting. That's actually kind of cool because I think wasn't there a little bit of a bit of heat going towards them for no, that's for micro for kind of being like micro. Never mind. I thought there was a little bit of like a little bit of heat coming towards a little controversy with that. But it's cool that you can actually get it, you know, regardless of pre-order. So that way, maybe if you're not sure if you want to get it or not, you can wait till it's out, see some people play it, and then get it. That's pretty neat. I think that's also the same thing with the pre-order for the what's his name, the Onyx Hippogriff. I think you can also get him in the game too, which is cool.
So your experience is more immersive than just choosing an option from the main menu of the game or something like that.
Reason to go to the Forbidden Forest.
Exactly. There are many reasons to go to the Forbidden Forest, but he's also wearing the.
Wait, did y'all hear that? That sounded just like a spider footsteps. I know you're probably wondering, how do you know what spider footsteps sound like? Just watch Harry Potter, you would know. Dude, that... I hate spiders.
Dark Arts cosmetic set.
Is it a spider up there?
And,
no, it's not. Okay.
Here he's pulling out the Thestral, which is part of that.
Dude, it looks so cool.
Digital Deluxe Edition.
And I'm wondering, so we can see the Thestral. So I'm wondering if at the beginning of the game it's going to play into it that our characters... Because in order to see a Thestral, you have to have witnessed death. So I wonder if our character at the beginning of the story, something happens, because you get this immediately. This is a pre-order thing. So unless us, the player, sees it, but our character is just flying on an invisible Thestral for his eyes, I assume there's going to be something plot-wise very quickly that allows our character to see these Thestrals.
So we're going full Dark Arts here.
That's good. That's what I like going down.
But I like this battle arena.
The signs.
It is a great place to show off.
Are they all like warning signs?
In a big way, because it unlocks some interesting abilities for you.
It's so good. I hope you can see it. I might have to increase the brightness later. I don't know. We'll see.
And
We'll
is this
see.
like the only arena, like
North
this in the
Hogwarts
game, where you can,
region.
like, practice and
Yeah,
do-
so in the base game we have 2 combat arenas normally, and so everyone has access to those. And each of the combat arenas are an opportunity to kind of just go through a difficult combat challenge, fight through multiple waves, in order to earn
so magical.
a different cosmetic for your character.
That's Merlin, dude.
In the case of
That's Merlin.
that's no different than the Dark Arts
Right?
Battle Arena. That's
Am I
also true,
wrong?
The combat arena, but
Oh, hey, by the way, touching real quick on this, since this is the pre-order Dark Arts thing, if you want a chance to win Hogwarts Legacy Pre Edition, I decided I would extend the giveaway, which I say extend. I've already picked the winner for the first one, coming out in a video very, very soon. I picked him in that video, but I recently went on vacation, so I didn't get to get it up in time. But the winner of November's giveaway has been picked, and I decided I would go ahead and do another giveaway for the month of December, and I think for every month until the game comes out. So if you want a chance to win Hogwarts Legacy for free, the pre-order edition for free, all you have to do is subscribe and leave a comment on the video, and you'll be entered for a chance to win. And for those who did not win the last giveaway but still want another chance at winning it, if you're already subscribed, you don't have to unsubscribe and resubscribe. All you have to do is leave a comment down below, and every video you comment on is basically another chance to win, another chance to enter to win. So good luck. Hope you win. All of you. I hope all of you win, but all of you can't win. But you know what I mean. Good luck.
One of the things that we're excited about in the Dark Arts Battle Arena that people can do
fight ways of enemies.
is
Okay, didn't have time to read that.
Loaded with different abilities. So the unforgivable curses
What?
everyone's going to have access to through the base game and going to be able to earn, and they can make choices in order to kind of like add that to their repertoire. And
He said his spells, no peeking. What?
Certain talents and things like that. When you play the Dark Arts Combat Arena, you actually have access to all those things as kind of like a way to test them all. And so it's a chance to kind of like tour and play with the Dark Arts and decide whether or not that is a path.
It's Minecraft. See, I told you guys.
Everyone has the same ability to explore the Dark Arts. This is just kind of like a way of previewing.
And again, a great place for us to show off combat in general. So I think we're gonna.
Wait, are we about to?
Here, Andrew's gonna start.
Oh,
start
snap!
battling, and we can start talking about everything you're seeing on the screen.
All right.
Wait, did dude just
The cadavers right away.
a Vada Kedavra right off the bat?
We're starting off strong.
Oh my god,
Starting off strong.
was that Crucio? Oh my god. That's so cool.
He just straight
so that-
Crucio'd, and he's shooting that guy with the
Right away,
Xbox
like,
logo.
When we used Avada Kedavra, that guy's health bar went from instant to 0, and we really are trying to honor the way Avada Kedavra works in the game, even in some pretty extreme
Ooh
situations.
my, dude, there's a lot to take in right now.
You'll notice that like the
combat
meter
looks
takes up
so
a lot
smooth.
longer to,
Yeah, a little
kind of
cooldown.
build up as a way to kind of deal with its extreme.
Okay, so
power,
it
just,
recharges. It
it's
has to recharge.
fun to use, and then there's some ways that we'll probably talk about to adjust that. But I don't know. I don't know if there are things on the screen that you just have questions
Wow.
about.
Well, like I see like little blue thingies popping from
Yeah.
the enemies. Also, before like that sign, well, it's like so in the community we call it the ancient magic sign. I don't know if that's how it's called
Yeah.
in the game.
So the community is astute. So on the development side and in player facing in the game, we reference that as your ancient magic meter.
Oh, so it is ancient magic.
Oh.
Yeah. So as your abilities in the game keep growing and you become exposed to some
Wait,
of the
did he
things
ju-
about your own
Hold up, back it up, back it up, back it up.
development side and
Did he
in
just
player-facing
Avada Kedavra that guy
we reference that as your
again?
ancient magic
Or
meter.
another one?
So it is ancient magic.
Oh, he does.
Yeah. So as your abilities in the game
Wait,
keep growing,
hold up. I think he was aiming at the guy in the back, but this guy stepped in front and got hit first. If that's the case, that is so sick, dude. That someone could just walk in front of you, actually Avada Kedavra the wrong person. Oh my gosh.
become exposed to some of the secrets about your own kind of mystery and your own abilities. You start unlocking new powers. So one of those powers you'll see the R1
This looks
button
fun.
appears, throughout the game. That's an ancient magic throw, we call it, that allows you to kind of like draw.
You actually get
on
XP for
an
this.
enemy.
Okay.
But whenever you see the R1,
Yeah,
or
each
the
enemy's
L1
given
plus
10
R1
XP.
appear over somebody's head, that's an ability to cast.
How many
a
is it
very
just endless
devastating
waves until you just can't handle it
powerful,
anymore?
Ancient magic spell
Oh,
to do a
that-
ton of.
Did you just pause it? What just happened?
Or the L1 plus R1 appear over somebody's head. That's an ability to cast a very devastating and powerful ancient.
Yeah,
magic
so does it
spell
just go as
to do a
long
ton of
as
damage
is
against the character.
until you just
And
can't
the
go
way
any
that
further? Like
manifests
you just
itself,
too many
depends on
enemies?
the type of enemy that you're fighting, and you'll see a wide variety of enemies in here that are pressuring the player in different
Oh,
ways.
another
You'll notice
Avada Kedavra.
There's abilities
Ooh,
that
just
kind of bubble up
murking
on
people
the
left and
player
right,
as
dude.
Fighting that force them to move, and there's different ways that we want.
Okay,
the
control
player
that
to move
dude's
around the
mind.
battlefield.
See you.
And that's actually a good link to the ancient magic meter in general. And the reason why I say that
Oh,
is
dude, you see
because
that combo down
as you're
there?
doing
I
different
bet
combat, you're Cortegoing and you're doing different
I bet
abilities.
some people are gonna get some crazy high combos
There are
on
different ways
this.
to get that meter to build faster and faster. But one of the
Like
most
combos.
effective base ways to build up that meter fast, that way you can launch these devastating attacks whenever you want to, is to actually perform combos. So you see
Yep.
the combo appearing, and it's almost like you're initial.
Whoa.
And then basically that builds up enough that you can attack someone.
Dude
But
just pulled
as
a
the
rock
combo
from
meter
behind
goes
that
up,
guy's
at some
head.
point, you strike someone and a piece of their magic kind of falls out of them. You'll see these blue orbs in the game world, and there's something that only you
Dude, that
can
is
see
so cool.
in the narrative in the world. And it's another reason to move around on the battlefield. If you can go up and
Wait, what did he
collect
just do?
those things
Did he
and
Avada
then
Kedavra him?
get
What just?
big
Oh
jumps to
no.
that ancient magic meter as we're playing.
Dude, they're
Talking
really
about
showing us what's going on here.
spells,
Like all this,
and
all of the
magic here,
spells
but I
right
think
now.
There's another huge component of combat, and that is the tools that you
So,
can bring. To
wait, that means I was right. That spell stuns them, staggers them. Okay, I went back for a second
talking a
here.
lot
So
about-
I was right.
About spells,
The Cruciate right here,
magic.
right here. See this guy over here? I'm pretty sure he hit him with the Cruciatus Curse. Which, if this is, I was right. I was right. It's gonna stun them for a while, and then you can hit them to deal like mad damage on him. And then once you hit him, it breaks the spell, I guess, and then he can come back and fight you again. Or
Magic here, but I think there's
it lets you
another
one shot it, maybe. I don't know.
component
But I
of
assume that's what that
combat,
is.
And that is the tools that you
Yep.
can bring to combat as well. To kind of
Dude, that's so
change the way you
so
play, and
awesome.
I think Mackenzie knows.
He just turned the dude into a
lot about
chicken.
What's going on with the plants and potions?
And so the tools are really interesting because they're basically like a prior investment. So you can bring the potions and the plants that you grow in the Room of Requirement to combat to essentially kind of help you defeat enemies a lot quicker and more efficiently. So some of the tools that you'll
The
see
effects
here
look
are like
so
the rock
good.
skin potion. So that is something that basically
Wait,
covers your
for-
skin in this like rocky material.
It's like some Call of Duty
that,
zombies right here.
reduces the incoming
Snap.
damage that you're receiving.
There's
So
a
against
troll
big enemies,
in the
hard-hitting enemies
dungeon.
like trolls. That's super helpful.
Two trolls?
Like he's just destroying
Instant kill on the troll. I mean, obviously it kills everything one shot, but like,
obviously we
dang,
have the
dude, like on the
potion as
troll,
well,
like
which
that's
increases your health. And then we have
wow.
the
That
focus
spell's
potion.
so
Alan
overpowered.
talks
Like he's
about having
okay. He's casting that spell way more often than I thought you would. So we were all wrong though. I'm pretty sure like 90% of the community thought that it was going to be a finisher spell. This dude just, I mean, it is finisher technically. It's finishing him instantly, but you can cast that mid-combat. It's not like last enemy or after the health bar is low enough. You could literally just turn and cast that on whoever the heck you want and just put them down.
to balance Avada Kedavra with a long cooldown because obviously it's an instant kill. One thing that you could do
That was
is
sick,
focus
the
potion,
slide.
and that will increase how quickly your cooldowns regain.
Those
Right.
cooldowns are going
There's
fast.
just so much like versatility, like in what the character is doing to the troll right now. Like he's just bouncing around.
Another
around the arena.
dude,
He's, like,
my man's spamming
and the
Avada
troll
Kedavra right
is
now.
around too, with, like,
This dude is like surpassing Voldemort the amount he's
Yes,
casting
and
it.
So that's like when we were talking about the.
Let's hope he doesn't have to go up against the power of
setup
love.
Of the arena. You also have plants that you can fight with, and so you have things like the venomous tentacula that you can put down.
Cool.
And it acts like a turret, and it just kind of shoots enemies around
That's
the battlefield.
cool.
that is so cool, This
Bro.
is like a truly like Hufflepuffian way to approach the battle. Yes.
No, that was super important to us that there were these like multiple ways, and so you can see there's a ton of different things you can use. The mandrake is one, so you can pull it out and it stuns with its like piercing cry these enemies in a radius.
Dude, the combat is so smooth. Like the enemy's attacks, the blocking it into your attacks just looks so clean.
A unique way. I don't want to get stuck in my style.
Who is that guy? That guy just cast a spell like
so
off
this
somewhere
is a way
else.
to, if you want to get stuck in your style, go for it. If you just want to blast people with spells, go for it. But we also want to.
My man
have
just straight
some things over here
imploded that
may
guy with
make use
rocks.
Certain plants or certain potions.
Or turned him into a rock and
block
imploded him.
more, or
Yeah, we mentioned.
Oh, he's
the
gonna have to
field
fight a
guide
dragon?
challenges,
Wait, if he gets far enough, does he fight
in the
dragons?
prior stream, and the field guide challenges. This is the way that the field guide manifests.
It would seem strange, but, like,
do in combat.
Is that a
And
thing?
Exactly to your point. We just wanted a way
Loyalist
to encourage
Ranger.
players to explore the different systems, to help them decide
Ashwinder
to
Scout?
practice with them and explore what they want to be, because there really are so many.
I just realized that the enemy names could be given some
When you
details.
see the
Loyalist
green X's on
Commander,
characters,
Loyalist Ranger.
and that's kind of
Interesting.
through your talents you can unlock this kind of cursing mechanic that sort of like links the fates of these different characters on the battlefield. That way,
What?
as you're cursing different characters, they all begin sharing damage, and so
You
we
can
have things
curse
like
them all
Avada Kedavra, which is
together?
an insta-kill, but if you curse everyone before you insta-kill this one guy, they can all drop dead for that kind of ultimate.
You can do what now? Hold on. My man just said that you can link enemies, cast Avada Kedavra, and it'll insta-kill all of the linked enemies. That is on some next level Dark Wizard stuff right there. That I wonder what the maxes do. Could you just like survive long enough and then like link everybody in just a one, and then just poof, all gone, instantly over, battle done, Civil War 1? Like what?
Voldemort fantasy. And so,
Oh my god.
There's another one.
There's fantasies about being more of a.
Dude's using that like it's a machine gun.
Like that misty step that you see.
Just
occasionally
Avada
being used on the
Kedavra, Avada Kedavra.
battlefield. And we can also spec into our potions and plants.
That actually makes me happy.
more
That means there's
powerful
so many
and more
routes you can go.
efficacious. So it's all about which type of player you feel like you are, and whether or not you want to play with prep, on the fly, or with the
And then
resolution, and
bonk,
those are all
bonk.
different options.
Oh wait, that wasn't the bonk. Bonk, bonk, bonk.
Because, like, it's,
Done.
Like, I see so much
343
going on
damage.
the game, just so much complexity, and I
Combo.
want to just try it myself, like which style works.
That was a
best,
challenge.
and I feel like it's the dark art.
Okay, so it's not endless
I-
modes.
You're
That
our
ancient
audience.
magic,
Wow.
to be honest, feels like much more powerful than just the dark arts.
Yeah.
To be fair.
And speaking of plants and potions, we're going to be putting the dark arts away, put those unforgivable curses away, and
Dude,
heading to the room.
it's gonna be so hard not to just go full dark arts. That looked so sick. Just to like bruh. For the playthrough, we might be using. I won't say nothing yet. We might use it. We might not. We might use it. We might not. We might use it. But dude, to now just spam that over and over again, it's gonna be hard because it's so cool. And then like the link. Oh, we got a link. I don't know how I'm gonna play my first playthrough. Let me know if you guys are you guys gonna play the first playthrough? Like a lot of times when I play games, I like to play them sort of like if I was in the character, right? So like if we went to Hogwarts, I would do things by my own actual actions. I'd be like, I'm gonna be the good guy, or I'm gonna be the villain. I'll just like be like, do whatever I feel like would come natural to me, like whatever choice I lean towards. But then usually I'll do like a second playthrough, and then I'll be like, I'm going full bad or full goody two shoes. Like, I want to know how you guys play. Let me know you're gonna just go with the flow, just be yourself in the game, or how you're gonna do that. And I'm not even sure how I'm gonna do the playthrough for YouTube. Oh gosh, I'm so excited.
Requirement,
Dude, I'm so
which
excited. You can
is
tell I'm just
your home
rambling.
Within Hogwarts, a personalizable space that actually has some utility as well, where you get to brew things and grow things, and also care for some beasts.
Ah.
All right, Andrew's got us in the room of requirement.
Look at the sweater. I want a sweater.
We kind of went casual mode on the outfit here, wearing a nice jumper.
British slang. The best time to wear a striped sweater is all the time.
A good jumping off point for the personalization of the space as well, not just your character and the visuals of your character, but actually this space is a
man, I wish I had a magical tailor just making me stuff, suits.
Yeah, it was super important to us that this space really did feel like your reflection as a wizard. So you can change the architecture in here.
What?
You can?
Different themes throughout.
Architecture?
Starkly different themes to really just hammer home that
Dude,
this is yours.
Just change the roof?
What?
Oh.
This is beautiful. We never expected that to be. Oh my god.
That's the thing, is not only can you change the architecture here, but you can actually conjure little objects into this space, as you can see. So,
dude, I like me some customization,
like
getting like the Sims up in here.
Ornaments and tables and rugs and just a bunch
Just
of
play
little
some
things
rugs,
that really flesh out the space and bring it to life.
Oh my goodness, because like we had an idea that those places where you brew stuff, that's where you can change, but you can do all of this. Where do you even get this stuff? Like,
dude, you
is
can
it a
just
furniture store?
What?
Yeah, so we call them conjurations. And the conjuration recipes can be purchased at Tomes and Scrolls in Hogsmeade. But also, as you engage in different types of gameplay throughout the world, you'll be rewarded with different
And you can
objects.
change the colors, dude.
So cool. You change color?
You can change the color, you can change the size of it, and you can place it basically.
I can have a little baby
Oh
chair.
my god, it's so tiny. It's like for Baby Niffler.
And I love how the system too is designed. It's not.
Can I make a
mechanical, it's
giant
immersive.
throne?
And so you get the magical effect of conjuring it in, and you're actually doing this in the world as your character.
That's
but
so
the
cool.
way you've blended like that gameplay with the
And stuff on the
immersive,
walls.
Design of personalizing
Oh
the
my
space.
god, like, and I love the animation, how it
Look at the
like
cats.
appears, you know,
I-
like it's
I see what you're doing, bro. I see what you're doing. You're showing off the cat plates. I get it. I get it.
It almost like it evaporates.
It is really quite beautiful, and that was the thing, is we wanted that to look really nice because
I mean,
the magic in the wizarding.
That makes me so happy too. That means that like everyone's sort of common room is going to be a little bit different because you can change the size, the positioning, like you can, the color. So everyone's going to have a slightly
world
different
is
common room.
everywhere. It's physical, it's kinetic, and it's whimsical. We really wanted to nail that whimsy in this space. Another thing that I wanted to discuss is that not only can you like conjure things and you can change their look, but you can do that with the utility objects as well. So you can see that we have planting pots and potion stations, and you can change the look of those as well. And these are the areas where, as we had mentioned previously, you'll be growing your plants, you'll be brewing your potions.
All the Gryffindor colors.
So while you're also doing these like kind of nurturing based activities, this is also the space where you would bring
Wow.
your gear to be identified and gear to have like rings put on it, which I believe Alan can talk to.
Oh.
Yeah.
The effects look like
we keep bringing
authentic,
up
like
appearance and
movie-like
how it looks and
stuff.
And on a, like in the game, you can look like anything you want to whenever you want to. But the player will be finding different types of gear, that we call it, as you progress through the game. And essentially, we just know that clothes, and different
Gloves.
items
Gloves
in the wizarding world
confirmed.
can have different
Scarves
magical properties.
confirmed.
And as you explore and as you adventure and as you defeat enemies, you're going to be finding different pieces of gear that have different abilities.
Superb.
And that
No
can
upgrades
help
apply.
you in your journey and are a
Ooh,
major
dude,
part
there's a
of you
lot to
growing
this.
as a wizard and advancing as a wizard.
We've
Also,
trained.
There's a huge list.
and not all the time.
Because damage taken from trolls.
Whenever you
What?
get a new piece of gear,
So that means that you could create like a specific outfit for when you have to go to the forest, the dark forest. So like for the spiders or for, you know, whatever else is in the forest, you can create stuff specifically for that or whatever battle you're going into. That adds a whole new layer to this game that I was not expecting, but I am very pleasantly surprised and happy with. it doesn't look overwhelming either. It seems pretty simplified too. That's
you don't
nice.
necessarily know exactly what it does. And so there is a station inside of the room of requirement that you can conjure. It's one of the first things you conjure, called an identification station, where you can actually bring that gear that you're uncertain about and learn what its abilities are.
Right, yeah, that's so cool.
And then as the space advances even further, and the space will eventually grow its own rooms, and you're going to get new recipes, you know, like Mackenzie's talking about, all these different things keep expanding. And as it expands, eventually you're going to earn what we see here, which is called a loom. And when you set up a loom, it's an ability to essentially customize exactly which magical properties are on your gear and take.
I wonder if you can change looks too. So like if you, well, no, I guess you could just add the effect to whatever you want. Or could you take away effects? So if you could add an effect to something, if you get something that, I don't know, do some of them automatically have effects? Can you take the ability away and add a new ability, or change the look of like a say a scarf? You get like, I don't know, Ravenclaw scarf. You want it to be a Gryffindor scarf. Can you change the color or the style of it to be different?
Take any piece of gear and
the
adjust
questions.
its properties and to tweak what it does. And I mentioned earlier that you can make anything look like anything.
Never mind, he said it earlier. I just missed it.
Appearances, we call it, or cosmetics, we've been referring to it in this stream. Those types of things you can use, and you can apply a look to any other look. So if you get a piece of gear, you put it on, you look like that, but you can change it to look like whatever you want.
That is
so cool.
So cool.
Like you can just put some ability to this sweater, but then you can just swap that ability.
Yep, and appearances you can edit whenever you want in the gear screen. The loom is specifically about applying
the abilities to it
and applying larger upgrades that just kind of grant you greater statistical advantage or give you really specific abilities that blend in nicely with where you're trying to go with. So
what he said though, real quick breakdown, is that like, so when you're just roaming around outside, if you're like, I would like this outfit to be dark arts vibes, you can literally just go and change the look of it without changing the entire outfit and the traits you have. That's a super nice touch. That's just, you can do it on the fly. I mean, magic, why not be able to just change outfit on the fly? Like, that's makes sense. And then, but you have to come back here to change the actual effect. So if you want to change it from decreased damage chain from spiders and like change it to decreased damage from dark wizards, you have to come back to the sewing loom and then change it there.
With your fantasy or talents and things like that.
Interesting. I'm just
oh, you can combine stuff too.
Pumpkin fur, mooncut fur. Where does that come from?
Yeah, and so you'll notice that the ingredients that are used to add traits and to upgrade your gear are based around beasts. So this is where we get into the beast care section, which is inside this Vivario. Kind of bigger space on the inside idea. And so you can see here we have a couple of beasts out. We have a grabhorn and a mooncap.
I want one.
And a Kneasel.
Dude,
as well.
I want one.
So quite a variety.
They have genders too.
He's just like a big puppy.
They're so
Wait. They have genders. Does that mean you can breed the animals and have like a mega farm? A mega pint? No, I'm just kidding. A mega farm of animals?
They're cuddling. Oh my god, they're together. Oh,
the little Nephilim.
They're adorable.
Oh wait, those aren't Nephilim, those are the
part of
mooncalves.
beast care,
Mooncalves.
petting them as well, but feeding them too. And so once you do those things, that's when they feel safe enough that they'll give you their magical ingredients. So mooncalf.
Oh, dude, he's so cute with his giant creepy eyes.
In your gear.
And he was actually eating them, and they were like disappearing out of thin air.
that is like so like intuitive because like you know that makes sense because when
The
you touch the
Niffler.
animals, leftovers. That's so. Oh my god.
Yeah, we really want to
Dude.
hammer home the fact that this is like a home that you're making for them. So in the overland, you can find these beast dens and rescue these
Oh,
beasts.
look how
Part of itself is
cute.
brushing them and feeding them.
Dude, I want a
as well,
Niffler.
to build that relationship with your beast. In addition to be able to care for beasts, you can actually
Dude, this is so
conjure things in this
freaking
space as
cute.
well.
The house, the cottage.
Yeah,
Kitty
right.
cat.
And so we have like a lot of little ornaments in this area, and a lot of them are purely cosmetic, but they look really
And
cool.
the
Again, it's the personalization
cosmetics.
of this space.
That's
Oh
insane.
my goodness. No, this is like I'm gonna spend 8
Literally.
hours just
Bro, we're gonna have a
designing
whole
this
video
whole
dedicated
area.
probably of just
Because
me
that's really cool,
decorating.
like you have this little play area, like a personalized fish tank, so to say. just for the creatures. I love it.
Yeah, no, totally. And there's like a decoration aspect, but there's also, we were saying inside as well, is there's a utility aspect to it too. So as you progress in the game and you're able to purchase more conjurations, you're able to speed up your process. So one of them, for example, is the food processor, which allows for the beasts in the space to automatically get feed, so you don't have to do it manually. And so you're really building the progression for yourself here. In addition, there's also a toy box where you can play with your beasts.
Wow.
You'll see here, yeah. So you can, there's a bunch of toys in it, and each beast has their own favorite toy. So as you can imagine, the moon calf really likes the moon ball.
Aww.
It's like a little cat really likes to chase the yarn ball as well.
Right.
Do they actually play with it?
Oh my god.
Look, can I play with it? Oh my
The thing I really want
goodness.
to hammer home is that the world is a dangerous place, and so by going and rescuing these beasts and bringing them back here,
Dude, we
caring
could
for
be
them,
Newt's commander.
you're really helping them out. There's poachers in the overland who hunt these beasts for their material. So instead, you're caring for them. You're giving them a home.
It's not a zoo. It's a sanctuary.
Oh my god, this grab horn is
Dude.
just gigantic.
The grab horn is so.
But he looks like my dog.
Oh my gosh.
For sure.
Can you ride a grab horn?
Oh, you could actually name them as well. So
You can name
like
the
your
grab-
dog.
Dude.
Getting back into
Jimmy
that
the grab horn. I don't know why with
personalization,
Jimmy.
you know, yeah,
Jimmy
we
spelled a
didn't
G.
want to just, like, throw in,
Gimme.
oh,
Gimme
here's
the
a
grab horn.
in here. Like, this can be named whatever Andrew's about to name them.
Bruce.
Bruce.
Really good.
Great name.
You know,
I like
we've
Bruce.
created this really nice space.
We'll have a Bruce in our game.
You can get additional vivariums, correct? To different kind of aesthetics and looks to where you're keeping
Yeah.
your beasts and caring for them.
How much of that
Progression
area is
part of the space
explorable?
as well. So as you progress through the story, you will unlock more vivariums. So as you can see, this one's quite meadow themed, big open,
just giant
light.
plant.
But there's other ones, say like
Engorgio.
a swamp that you might encounter, and it's really a visual effect
Reducto.
and more space for your beast.
Oh, so it's like those. So when we're inside. and we're on
Engorgio.
the
Oh wait,
left,
he's not changing the
there's
size.
that
Never mind.
moon.
Oh yes, he
glow
is.
From one
Yep.
entrance and then some shrubbery going on in the right. Is that what you're talking about?
Yep, that's exactly it.
Ah. Oh, you put trees in here too. Oh my goodness.
And another thing with the beast care that I think is
Oh,
great,
man.
you know, tying back to this same kind of thing that you did with like the broom, where the broom is not just a method of travel, it's actually built in and integrated into the world. In the same way, like beast care isn't just this added element. You're not just throwing it on top. There's really this like narrative and integration to
Yeah, everything
Everything.
connects. So as you progress through the
I know I keep pausing, but I have to give them some props for this because so far looking at this, it definitely seems like this is part of the story, which I'm guessing this is probably, I mean, it's obviously part of the story, but you probably don't even have to go that in depth if you didn't want to, you know, build a whole home inside of this thing for the animals. You could just do the necessities, but like, it feels like this is like a super fleshed out idea in you know, thing. So super huge props. They could have easily rushed this, and it seemed like they took their, you know, utmost time making sure this felt natural and part of the world, like an organic, you know, system, like a livestock like system. I don't know what I'm trying
Missions, you'll
to say.
expand the
You know, you know what I mean. You know what I
space.
mean.
As you earn resources, you'll go into Hogsmeade and use them to unlock the gameplay here and unlock new conjurations and different things to play around with in the open world. It's in those different environments, like the different combat and conflicts and bandit camps
Oh,
and different
crap.
things like that exist in the overland. Those things are what hold recipes that exist in the loom. So all these things have a way of connecting. Moonstone that you find out in the world is the resource that we use to conjure everything that's found throughout the world. Forgeables are used for recipes. So really everything's like a cycle and keeps you coming back.
But even with the story that's being told too, I think people know who Poppy is and that she
Poppy!
has a particular affinity for beasts.
Yeah, I mean, I think everything we're seeing here, you know, you're going to be venturing out into the world, and this is just kind of the tip of the iceberg, even of kind of like your interactions with beasts in that narrative. So, you know, you bringing up Poppy, there are more kind of mysteries to discover and things to discover out in the world that have to do with her and that have to do with caring for beasts. And so different characters have their own stuff that just kind of make this all just kind of.
Do you take followers or companions into these
Well,
areas?
we could spend hours in here, but we're going to have to end the stream now. What do you think about what you've seen today?
Oh man, incredible.
I'm just so blown away by how beautiful it looks. The open world seems so detailed, and there's so many things to do. And like the combat, we're gonna spend like 2 weeks or more just breaking it down by pieces. There's just
Absolutely.
so much to this world. Like I'm so happy you guys.
Like I said, dude, it feels like a very authentic real world. They did so good at capturing. And obviously, we're gonna have to play it to know for sure. Well, I'll throw that out there. We will have to play it, but based on what they're showing, they really took their time to make sure this game is good, which makes me very happy. So, shout out to them.
This overall gameplay.
And that's just the tip of the iceberg. We've got more for you to discover and find on your own. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching. Hogwarts Legacy is available for pre-order now. It releases February 10th with 72 hours.
February 10th. Oh, 72. Oh, dude. Oh my gosh. Like I said, if you guys want a chance to win the pre-ordered version, let me know. You're not let me know. Let me know. Just subscribe, leave a comment. You have a chance to win, and it helps me out a lot, guys. We'll be playing this game 24/7, probably daily uploads, probably multiple uploads a day. We're gonna be doing. Honestly, we're gonna probably be 100% this game. I've been waiting for this game for so long, and I'm so excited to play more. And honestly, break this game down more and just explore every nook and cranny the game has to offer. So if you want to see that soon in the future and watch my journey through Hogwarts Legacy, be sure to subscribe, drop a thumbs up on the video so more people can see it. And I appreciate you watching, especially if you made it this far. If you did, say Bruce, drop a Bruce down in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. I think this is pretty much the end of the stream in this. Yeah. Oh wait, hold up, pause champ. I really just said that. Hold up. We go inside of Merlin's book. We go inside that 100%. That was Merlin's book. 100% that is Merlin's book that we just went into on some hardcore Harry Potter stuff. Whenever he went to Tom Riddle's diary, are we gonna get some flashbacks of like Merlin? Dude, okay. Like I said, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like. I'll catch you in the next video. The Yule Ball vlog coming very soon if you guys want to see that. It's a ton of fun, and thank you guys so much. Keep on keeping on.
You can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yeah. Go, hustle on.